What's going on, you guys? It's your boy TOAN. I'm right here in Miami, Florida. I'm attending the Miami Crypto Experience hosted by my buddy Blockchain Wayne, giving him a huge shout out. I'm looking forward to actually attending this event and be able to rub shoulders and collaborate with other blockchain experts. So I got a lot of messages from you guys about some of the most recent reviews I've done on different crypto or blockchain projects. One is NIOB Finance, which is the decentralized exchange that's going to be launching sometime in December. And then the other one that has been hot on my channel is Cryptomines NFT games. And so today I'm going to give you a quick review right here in my hotel. And then I'm definitely looking forward to showing you some of the updates that just has happened so far with some of the projects I'm working on. So stay tuned right here in Passive Income Group. Let's get it. Alright guys, welcome back to Passive Income Group, where we show you some of the best ways that you can generate passive income right here in the digital space. If you don't know, my name is TOAN, and if you haven't also done so yet, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, ring that bell so you get notified every single time we upload videos right here on the channel. So today I'm going to give you a quick update on a few of the projects I'm working on. There's several projects, tons of projects I'm working on, but just many of you guys have definitely messaged me and said, hey, can you give me some updates? What's going on? How are things going with this project or that product? So today we're going to go over Cryptomines, which is by far my favorite NFT game. There's a few of them that I am actually messing around with, but I don't ever want to do a review on it unless I know it's really solid or there's a high chance that this is going to be a great play. But this NFT game, boy, it definitely continues to wow me all the time. And then the second thing we're going to go over is NIOB Finance. But let's kind of go right into Cryptomines real quick. So Cryptomines, wow, if you haven't had a chance to watch my review on this game, make sure that you go ahead and click on that. The video will be popping up right up here in any minute. And so make sure you go ahead and actually watch that. But Cryptomines has continued to wow me because they continue to update, they continue to improve the gameplay. And a lot of you guys have messaged me like, do you actually have to sit there all day, play games? I'm like, no. I mean, honestly, it's like, to me, it's like Pokemon cards. And some of you guys are like, I don't play Pokemon cards. Okay, forget Pokemon cards. It's like Marvel cards. Some of you guys are like, I don't play Marvel cards. Okay, Magic the Gathering, basketball cards, football cards, whatever. Pick one of the cards of your choice, and that's what it's like. And so in the beginning, when I first started messing around with it and playing games with it, I was thinking, like, man, I have to be able to, I have to get workers, start mining different cryptocurrencies and flying spaceships and taking them to planets. Guys, it's really not like that. It's honestly, it is like a digital card game. And imagine wherever you live, okay? You might live somewhere around the world where there's a grocery store or over here in the States, we have Target, we have Walmart. Everyone knows Walmart, okay? So it's like walking into a Walmart and you are an enthused Pokemon card collector, and you're gonna go there and you're picking a pack of cards in hopes that you get those rare cards. Why? Because when you're in the midst of the gameplay, those rare cards are the one that's gonna crush the other competitor. But at the same time, the rarity behind the card makes it worth more, or it's valuable, because they don't have a lot. When it's minted, there's only a few that is minted. And so let me just kind of give you an update. So 2 weeks ago, when I just started playing, I was building out my teams, and at the time I recorded that video, I only built 2 teams. Today I actually now have, I built 3 teams. Today I have 5 teams that's been built out. I'm continuing to build my 6th team. And so right here, the updates, I have a few spaceships that are right here. I got 3 stars, 3 stars, 3 stars, and I got a few workers that I actually have 1 worker left. It's a 2-star, and I want to be able just to I don't want the 2 stars as much. I don't want the 2-star ships or the 1-star ships. I'll keep a few 3-star ships, but really what you want is you want 5-star ships. As a matter of fact, I would say that you want 60% of your fleet, okay? Because you're putting them in a fleet, and you want 60% of your fleet are 5-star ships, okay? Now you'll notice, why would I say that is because what you want to do is you want to become a rank S. So you'll notice I have a rank S right here, I have a rank B, and I have a rank A. Now I've been experimenting, I've been learning and earning as I go, but ultimately you want to be a rank S. That's the highest rank, and what that's going to allow you to do is that's going to increase your ratio of winning. When you are a rank S, when you get to like the farthest planet, which is sector 30, you want to have a 91% chance when they roll the dice for you to win. Okay, so and if you are rank A, you're at 88%, and rank B is at 83%. Now some of you guys have been playing a lot more than I have, so some of this stuff might be wrong, and but you know, based on my gameplay, this is what I've kind of discovered on my own. But okay, if you actually have some tips or whatever, and you've been playing this longer than I have, or you've been deeper engulfed than more than me, make sure you drop some comments below. I'd love to kind of hear your thoughts and strategies on that. But you can actually see here at one of my fleets, I have 4,900 MP, or current mine power on Mega Monster 1, which is a rank A. And I'm gonna scroll down, and you're gonna be able to see, man, it's getting a little slow here. My internet's not that fast here. So this one's at an 88% success rate. So you know what you want is you want that success rate as high as much as possible, so that when you're rolling the dice, basically you have the highest chance of actually getting eternal. Okay, and so now if I go ahead and go to rank B, you can kind of see that. You see that it drops down to 84%. So now some of the questions you guys are asking is like, okay, how do I get it higher, right? I'll go over that in a second. And then you can see my Ultra Monster one is a rank S. You notice that? 91%. And so that's the high that you want to get it to 91%. And so how do you do that? Let's just kind of start there. Well, let's start dissecting. Again, this is an update, so I'm going to go to the fleets. And I'm going to show you what's in my fleet, okay? So right here, my fleet details on rank A, which is the 88% success rate. You can see here that my spaceships, I got 2 5 stars, 2 4 stars, 2 5 stars, 4, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, I got 6 4 stars, and then I got 2 3 star ships. In the workers, I have a combination here of no 5 stars, just 3 4 stars, a bunch of 3 stars, and then I fill in the rest with 2 stars, no 1 stars. Now you look at rank B, and I'm looking at spaceships here. I got 4 4 stars, no 5 stars in here, and then I got the rest of them as 3 stars. And then the workers, I got a lot of 4 stars in here, and the rest are filling in with 3 stars and 2 stars. Now, one thing I figured out is that the workers are not important. It is in a certain extent. I'll talk about that in a second. But to increase the ratio of winning to 91%, it's not based on the workers. It's based on the ships. So I'm going to click on View Fleet. You'll see this obviously right here. So you notice that I've gotten better, right? So you can see that there's less spaceships. I only have 4, 5, 6, 7. I only have 7 spaceships in here. The max you can have is 10, and I have 30 workers. So the max workers you can have on a fleet is 40, okay? So I have less ships and less workers, and I'll explain why. But one thing I figured out is that you want to have less ships, and 60% of your ships in your fleet, you want to have them as 5 stars. That's going to increase your win rate to 91%. And then the workers, I wanted to have less. I didn't want to max out 40. So I made sure that I went in and actually got a few 5 stars, a bunch of 4 stars, and then 3 stars, and there's some 2 stars right there. Obviously, the reason why I got some 2 stars and then some 3 stars because I wanted to save money, because I went to the NFT store and I bought the rest to be able to actually make the difference to hit 4,900 mining power. But here's the reason why I wanted to have less, because what I've noticed in Cryptomines is that they're always doing updates, and as they're doing updates, what I'm seeing is that they're probably going to add more planets. They're probably going to add more things. And what you don't want to do is you don't want to max out your fleet and have 40 workers and 10 ships, and then all of a sudden you have to dismantle your fleet again, and then put, you have to sell some and then buy some new ones, mint some new ones. It's going to be so complex. So you'll notice that my Mega Monster 1, I've maxed out. Spaceships 10 out of 10, 40 out of 40. But over here on Ultra Monster, I'm the highest rank. And then I have 7 out of 10. So I have 3 ships I can fill up, and I got 10 workers I can fill up. So if we go farther, I get to mine more, then I can actually expand my fleet. And so just kind of give you a quick idea on that. The other thing I've noticed is that when I sit down and I start minting, because there's only 2 ways that you can actually get ships and get workers. Number 1, you mint them. So it's always $20 worth of Eternal every single time you mint. So it's like roulette, right? You're just flipping, and you're hoping that you're gonna find that rare one, that 5-star, that 4-star, whether it's a ship or a worker. It takes a long time. I did it for a little bit, and I was like, man, that's a lot of work. You can do the same thing with workers, okay? And the thing is, when you're minting, you're also selling. You're selling off your inventory if you don't like them. Like, for example, I have Elmo Crawford right here, 98 MP. I actually don't want Elmo, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell it off. So you can actually sell it, you can gift it someone, you can trash it. And to sell in the marketplace, what you do is you go to workers. That's a 2-star, so I'm gonna click on 2-star right here, and it's a 98. So I want to be able to be very competitive and sell it. Let me see here. So I can sell it. I notice that there's different price points here: 0.259, 0.26, 0.28. So I'm gonna sell for 0.29. How about that? So go here, and then 0.298 Eternal. Proceed. So that gives you a quick idea of the 3 fleets I currently have built so far. And one of the things I also have noticed is that with the updates, when you're actually mining out, so some of you guys are very, very new, and you're like, man, I can't build those teams as quick as you are doing. Well, you can kind of start from these right here, right? Just know that when you're looking at these, for example, this requires 200 mining power, and if you actually went to the NFT store and you bought a 4-star worker, 1 4-star worker, and you put them on the ship, and then you actually sent them out, you would actually be able to mine 0.0584 Eternal. Right now, Eternal, at the time of recording this video, it's about $140 per 1 token for 1 Eternal. So you're able to mine $70 every 24 hours. Obviously, you want to make sure that your success rate is high, so make sure that you have a 5-star. You're always having 60% of your 60% of your ships, 60% of your ships are going to be at least a 5-star, okay? And that's going to increase your ratio, and then you move your way up, okay? But obviously the ultimate goal that you want to get to is you want to get to here, Sector G, which is 3000 MP. There is fuel cost, and so you got to make sure you go and get that done. To do so, when you're actually building your fleet, you want to make sure that you add fuel. Fuel is really inexpensive. See, I have 1700 fuel in the yellow right there, 6700 and 1700. To add fuel, you just simply click on buy fuel, and for example, if you put 1000 in, buy, they can withdraw out of the green area, which is the unclaimed section, 0.07 Eternal, and it's going to go and do that right now. Boom, done. So it's going to go ahead and do that. And another thing I've also learned as well, which I didn't cover on the last one, is that when you are when you're mining, the mining rewards goes into the green section, which is the unclaimed account. And you can withdraw whenever you want, but when it goes in there, it's going to have a 30% penalty if you withdraw too early. Now, every day that you let it go by, 2% of the tax gets reduced every single day. And so about 15 days in, you won't get any tax, and you can actually withdraw that out and be able to enjoy the eternal tokens. Now, here's the thing though, once you actually make that withdrawal, that 30% gets resetted again. So that way, you know, you have a better idea of how that whole system is set up. Outside of that, you guys, I'm very, very excited about this project. I would highly recommend, make sure you click on white papers and read up on it. It actually is very simple to actually read, understand. It's not like those white papers that's very confusing, but I actually really skimmed through this, to be honest with you, to understand how the whole system works. But you can see here that how rare the 5-star ships are. You get a 1% chance of it being dropped, 5% on the 4-star. And of course, you want to get to Veterans Guild, because that's going to really increase your success rate as well. And to be able to do that, you want to add an additional 1,500 MP, so that way you can actually increase that success rate. So that gives you a quick idea on the update on Cryptomines. I actually have 5 teams ready. I'm working on my 6th team. And my tip to you is this is one of the things that I will tell you right now before we move over to NIOB Finance is take a look at the marketplace, okay? You'll be surprised that you can actually build a nice team by buying and selling NFTs on here. And one of the things I do is, for example, I go to the 4-star, for example, for workers. When you're on here, don't just buy the first thing that pops up, okay? What you want to do is you want to make sure that you look through the different ones that they have available. For example, if I click on right in the middle, 68, you can see that there's 3. It costs 3 eternal for 200 MP. But right away, right above that, there's a 2.499 for the same MP. You know how many friends I personally know that just go in and just buys whatever, right? And so some of you guys are like, well, I don't really care. I'll just buy whatever. But look, if you're playing this game so you can earn rewards, right? So you don't want to lose all your rewards. You want to make sure that you put some of that reward in your pocket. So you look around, there's 2.8, 1.97, 1.9, 3, and it's down by 1 MP, but I'm pretty sure I can find something a lot cheaper than 1.5. Here, I'm only down by 2 MPs, and this is 1.48. To me, that's a steal, okay? I'm pretty sure I can find it even lower than that. Let me see here, 1.49. All right, 1.4. So far, there's 1.49, 1.49. So you guys get the point, right? So when you're going here, you can assemble an all-star team to max out so that you can mine every 24 hours. And it's important that you don't just mint, but you go ahead and assemble your team through a combination of minting as well as going into the NFT marketplace and buying some, because you want to immediately start mining every 24 hours immediately to get cash flow coming in. Now let's kind of move over and talk about NIOB Finance. Guys, this thing is exploding right now. At the time I record the video, at the time I'm recording the video right now, there's already $7,264,764 that's been invested in, and the value of the cryptocurrency, or the value of the presale token, has gone up from 3 cents to 18 cents. Okay, 18 cents. And this thing's going to continue to go all the way down to the end, to mid-December. So I think that this is great. I mean, the community is very strong. People believe in it. And I can tell you right now that I'm very, very impressed with Bernard. And I had a chance to really spend several hours actually just being on Zoom with him and being able to touch base with them about this token. So the other thing about it is that the unique thing about this decentralized exchange is, if I go right here and I actually pull up some of the slides, you can actually pull up right here. So again, when you log into the back office, you'll be able to pull this thing up. But one of the things I actually like about it is that this token the more holdings you have, the more that you're able to take advantage of the opportunity when they launch the decentralized exchange. So the unique thing about this DEX is that not only that it has the ability to have an on and off ramp for fiat currency, which means people can actually convert their crypto to dollars if they want to, obviously given that they're going to have to do a KYC behind it. But that's an option. Some people, the retail world, people who don't know cryptocurrency, they are like, I'm trying to get into this space, but I don't know how. And so with NIOB, they're going to try to make it more accessible for the average person to say, I can actually get my dollars into cryptocurrency and then participate in the decentralized market. Now, outside of that, one of the things I do like is that when they launch, all the people who purchase pre-sale tokens will have first movers advantage to actually provide liquidity. Okay, what does that mean? Now, there is risk behind providing liquidity early. Some of you guys are going to get excited and you're going to be like, wow, there's like 1,000% APY, right? Annual percentage yield. Well, they're giving that much percentage yield because they don't have enough liquidity in the exchange. Because in order for people to swap from one cryptocurrency to the other, there needs to be liquidity in the pool. Now, if there's not enough liquidity, then people can't swap from one cryptocurrency to the other. So they're going to incentivize all of us to be able to provide the liquidity, and they're going to pay rewards. They're going to give rewards over 1,000% APY. Now, there is risk behind that, okay? Because when it's that high, no matter what, it doesn't matter which liquidity pool you're putting in, whether it's Uniswap or Pancake or NIOB, there's always risk of impermanent loss. So what does that mean? That means that if the value of one cryptocurrency goes up but the other one doesn't, then you are subject to impermanent loss. Okay, that means that had you held that cryptocurrency just by itself, in many cases you would have actually had more. Okay, you would have made more money just holding because the value of appreciation. But I'll make a video on impermanent loss. I don't want to scare all of you, but the idea behind a DEX or a decentralized exchange is the programming team. If you have a really good programming team and it's long term, the idea behind it is that as you're providing liquidity, you're leaving it for long term, and just the swapping fees in itself is going to cover and even actually make you more money than had you just held it. Okay, so it's all about the long-term game when you're providing liquidity in these liquidity pools. The other thing about having high rewards early on, and eventually, of course, that's going to lower down over time as more liquidity comes in and more participant comes in, is that there's an incentive for people who refer. Now, if you refer somebody to provide liquidity, you get a piece of that. If you refer someone and they swap, you get a piece of that. If you refer someone and they stake, you also get a piece of that. And I think that this is a very, very unique opportunity for people who want to participate. So right now, I'm very excited about it. I'm still very bullish about this project. I'm keeping in touch with them. I currently, right now, in my balance, I have a total of 344,723 tokens. And if you feel like this is something that you want to participate in, first of all, if someone referred you to watch this video, get back with the person who invited you, so that way you can get the referral link. However, if you are part of the passive income group and you don't have someone that referred you, definitely grab the link below in the comment section or in the description, and then you can go ahead and sign up. Now, when you sign up, you're going to have a free account, but you want to make sure that you log into your free account, click on buy tokens, and in this section, you want to be able to actually prepare the amount that you want to purchase and pick the way that you want to pay, whether you want to pay with Bitcoin, Ethereum, ERC20, USDT, ERC20, or BNB, which is BET20 or BSC. And from here, you put the amount that you want to do. So let's say, for example, you want to buy $1,000 worth. Then it's going to basically, you got to make sure you click, let's say you want to pay with Ethereum, then you're going to it's going to generate the amount, and you click buy now, and then boom, it pops up an address where you just send it to. Okay, don't send the exact amount. Don't oversend or don't send less, because then it won't go through. But if it doesn't go through, you can always click on support. Now, one more thing I want to share with you. Now, when you saw the amount of tokens that I have 344 723 tokens. Technically, I only bought $10,000 worth of tokens. So first of all, you might ask, like, why did you buy 10,000? Well, I bought 10,000 because you get a 10% increase in tokens when you purchase that. That's number one. But the second thing that I saw was that well, first of all, that's number one. That's the only reason why I bought 10,000, because I'm like, I want to get the extra 10% bump. But the other thing I really liked about NIOB Finance, only during the pre-sale phase, is that you can refer other people. So if you refer somebody, you on your first generation, meaning you refer someone and they go through your website and they buy, you get 10%. Okay, so you get 10% paid to you in Bitcoin, and also a percentage that pays you in NIOB token. So 75% of your commission will be in Bitcoin, and 25% will be in NIOB token. So I want to collect as much NIOB as much as possible, and so that's the reason why I'm very excited. I actually definitely am very bullish about it, and I definitely refer people to it. And so 10% is the first level, second level is 5%, and it trickles all the way down to 10 levels. So for me, I only really care about the first level, and the second level, the rest of them will trickle down up to 10 levels. But they're really, truly paying back 30% back to the community. And so, guys, that's my update so far. Many of you guys asked, are you still excited about NIOB? The answer is yes. I'm very excited about it. I'm definitely still continuing to share with other people. But at the same time, I'm very, very excited about Cryptomines as well. So hopefully, go ahead and drop a comment below. Let us know how's things going with Cryptomines. If you've actually bought some of NIOB as well, or if you have any questions about any of these projects. And if you have anything that you want me to discuss about or be able to review, definitely drop a comment below. With that, again, if you haven't done so, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification. Look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye for now.